Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got our box, we've got our magic circle, we've got our music.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so let's push play in 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to mute us. And let's take a little lay down. And get ourselves relaxed. Let's do a little breathing. So let's take a nice big deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, find somewhere comfy for your arms, your legs, and you can close your eyes gently as well. Let's take another big deep breath in through the nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. As you breathe in, you're filling up those lungs all the way. And as you exhale, you're letting all the air out. As you breathe in, you're expanding your ribs out to the front, the side and the back. And as you exhale, the front ribs come together and down. The back ribs melt into the carriage as the shoulders relax. Breathing all the way in, you're creating space in between each single rib for the lungs to expand into. And as you exhale, you're relaxing your belly and your pelvis. You're relaxing your arms and your legs. And you're relaxing your mind as your spine melts down into the carriage. Just a little bit more. Breathing all the way in. You're forgetting about everything else in the day. And as you exhale, you're taking these moments for yourself to connect with your breath and your body. Breathing all the way in, you're going to gently tip your pelvis forward. A little space will form between the lower back and the carriage. You'll feel a lengthening down the front of the body as the hips move away from the ribs. As you exhale, you're going to tip your pelvis back gently. The space between the lower back and the carriage will close, and the space between the ribs and hips will come closer. You'll feel a little tightening of your abdominal muscles as it comes back. Inhale, tip it forwards. Exhale, tip it back. You can gently open your eyes. Bring yourself up to sitting. Now we're going to set ourselves up for footwork. So 3 red and 1 blue spring is very heavy. 3 red springs is heavy. 2 red, 1 blue and 1 white, or 2 red and 1 blue is intermediate. And 2 red is a very good starting point. If you've got neck problems or back problems, I suggest you go lighter. You're going to pick up your magic circle as well. Beautiful. And let's lay ourselves down, getting into some footwork. So we'll start with the circle in our hands, down on our chest. Our toes are on the bar. Everything's glued together. Heels are nice and high. You're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, press away and squeeze your circle at the same time. Keeping everything glued up the center. Beautiful. Now, if you find that you're feeling achy in the front of the chest or through the neck when you're pulsing your circle, just pop it down. It might be too much for you, you might be overactivating. So let's speed it up a little bit. Let's warm up those legs. Keeping those heels nice and high. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, pulse it, arms and legs 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, very nice. Take the toes fist distance apart. Your legs are parallel now, your heels are halfway high. We're going to place our circle in between our knees. And as we press away, we're going to squeeze that circle together. As we come in, it'll come wide. Squeeze it together. Come wide with the knees. Squeeze as we press away. Very nice. Woo. Activating those legs very quickly with the squeeze. 8, 7, 6. Wrap all your toes on your bar. 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, let's pulse that circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Pulse up and down. Pushing on the circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Take your circle out. Click your heels together. Take your knees wide. You're in a plie position now. Circle is on the chest. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, press away. Take your circle all the way up. Bring it all the way down as you plie. Pressing out. Zip the thighs up. Coming down. Knees go wide. Little pulse on that circle at the top and at the bottom. Beautiful team. Really zipping up those thighs together, keeping the heels glued the whole time to keep your inner thigh activation going on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, let's pulse it up and down and with the arms. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Shake out the legs if you need to. Now take the toes nice and wide on the bar. Turn the feet out, turn the knees out. So you're in second position or your duck feet. Lift your heels nice and high. Take the circle up. Inhale to prepare. As we press away, we'll take the circle down towards our thighs. As we come in, we'll take it high. Give a little squeeze at the top, a little squeeze at the bottom. Take those knees nice and wide. Draw them out. Drive them out. In line with the second and third toe. So you feel that stretch through the inner thighs. Beautiful team. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, let's pulse it. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Turn the toes inwards, bring the knees together to touch. With the circle, we're going to bring it back down to the chest and just do little pulses. As we press away, we're going to straighten and separate the knees. And then we're going to come back together and the knees touch nice and quickly. The feet and the hips remain turned inwards the whole time. But what we want to do is try and get those knees back together as quick as we can on the return. Very nice. Squeeze. 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 We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, let's pulse it, knees together. 10, 9, join the arms in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in, very nice. All right, turn the knees out, turn the feet out. Put the heels on the bar nice and wide now. Fabulous. All right. I'm going to inhale to prepare with the arms up in the sky. I'm going to exhale, press away, take the hands to the left, bring it in and up, over to the right, in and up. Beautiful. Drop it, center, drop it, center, drop, center, drop, center. Lovely. Very nice, team. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, let's pulse to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Heels together in the middle in parallel, fist distance apart, of course. Our legs are running parallel with each other. Let's flex those feet back gently. Very nice. Let's put the backs of our hands inside our circle because we love this one. Fabulous. All right, so let's keep the hands at the chest or at the belly, and as we press away, we'll push out on that circle. As we come in, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Very nice. Let's speed it up a little bit. Ooh. Now, if you find it difficult to have the backs of your hands inside the circle, best thing to do is to make a fist and push against the back of the hands or the back of the fists. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway down, let's pulse it out. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Very nice. Let's glue everything together in the center. Feet, ankles, knees, and thighs. Keeping the backs of the hands inside that circle. We're going to inhale to prepare. Press away, lift, and push out apart. Bring it in, push apart. Up and down, team. Up and down. Whew. Lovely. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, let's pulse to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Woo. Put your circle down to the side. Let's bring ourselves up. Woo. Give your arms a bit of a shake out. Now, we're going to grab our box, but first of all, we need to change our springs. So, excuse me, we're going to change our springs down to 1 blue if you're stronger in the arms, 1 white if you've got some back problems, shoulder problems, neck problems. Grab your box, pop it on long box style. Lovely. Now, you'll need your loops. So slip those over your shoulder posts. Great. Now, come to sitting on your box nice and carefully, particularly if you're on a super light spring like the white one. Grab your straps. Okay, let's set ourselves up nice and tall. So we don't want a big arch in the back. We want to make sure that we're neutral through the middle here and our ribs are down and in. Fabulous. Hands are down by the side. I might just grab my hard straps. It doesn't matter which straps, whether you have your hard ones or your soft ones on. I don't mind for this. Beautiful. Inhale to prepare. Collarbones are broad. Exhale, straight arms. Let's plow it up to shoulder height. And down. Now, if you feel like it's too light and you'd like to go heavier, by all means, pop yourself up by 1/4 of a spring each time. So we've got a little bit, by a little bit I mean quite a bit of arms today, since we did some killer legs on Monday. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into circles now. So we're going to take it up all the way down, around, and then back to the hips again. Up, all the way down and around, back to the hips again. Fabulous. Really reaching through that joint. If you're getting a sore back or neck doing this, even on the super light spring, you can just do the arm movements without the straps if you like, just to get your body used to it. We got 5. 4. That's 3. 2. And 1. Shake out the arms. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to try and go in reverse with our circle. So we take it up and around, push it forwards and then down. Out and around, forwards and down. Now, when you're pushing forwards, don't topple back off your bed, please, or off your box, I should say, and then into the middle of your bed. Just take it easy. Use your core or use your middle body, your abs, to try and stabilize yourself. You can even do it smaller if you want, tiny little circles if that helps. If long arms is too much, make it tiny. We got 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Take the elbows in by the side, palms are facing each other, and hands go out wide. We're going to hug a tree now. So set yourself in a nice seated upright position. Pull your belly in a little bit. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press away. Elbows are wide. You're going to touch those fingers together, but do it down in line with the lower part of the chest or the lower part of the ribs. If you go up too high, you're going to catch it in the neck. You'll start getting aching in the neck and over exertion in the neck. If you do feel that, take it down really low. Take it low and keep it really small, okay? Really small. Beautiful. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now, you've got your straps. You're going to have your straps underneath your arms and your palms facing forward. So you'll have your thumb in your loop. Your hands are, your palms are facing the forward as if you're saying stop to somebody. Inhale to prepare, exhale, press away, stop, push it away, and then elbows back in by the side. Push and back. Push and back. Lovely, team. Now, if at any point you need to have a break, you totally can. Lovely. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now, let's take our hands back down to plow so the palms are facing forward. Tip forward from the body a little bit, pull the belly in. Now you're going to take your arms up and over the head, okay? So we're going to place both hands in both straps. So put one strap on top of the other and place both hands in both straps on top of each other, okay? Now you can see my elbows are pointing forwards. I'm going to bend my elbows to take my hands right down behind my back, and then I'm going to push them all the way forwards. I'm going to take them right down behind my back. I'm going to push them all the way forwards. Now, if you've got a ponytail, please be careful. If you catch your straps in your ponytail, you'll pull your own hair. Beautiful. And push. Pull that belly in. Push. Bend those elbows to take that hand back, those hands back as far as you can. Straighten them all the way up. We got 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, push it. Carefully take your straps apart, hoping that you haven't crossed them over, and I have. And you can pop those down onto your shoulder post. Don't throw them away because we will be using them again. Fabulous. Okay, now take yourself off your box. Turn your box to short box. And I want you to change your springs to one blue, one white. Fabulous, team. One blue, one white. Fixing up the springs so I don't want them there. Okay. So let's place our heels on our box. We're going to do a little bit of Pilates burpee, a little bit of knee pull, a little bit of planking and piking, because we love those things. Now, if you're not very good with balance, you can have flat feet and stand up and down. If you're okay with balance, you're going to have your heels up on your box and your toes on your carriage. Your hands going to be on your hips. You're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, carefully stand yourself up so you're in your high heels. Very nice. Okay, once you've got your balance, let's sit ourselves almost all the way down and then press up again. Nice long legs. All the way down, almost, and then all the way up, definitely. So relax your bottom as you go down. Nice straight back. As you come up, squeeze bum at the top. Relax to go down. Squeeze bum at the top. Try not to flare the knees when you sit down. Try and keep them nice and parallel with each other. You can have a look at them as you go down. Often they'll want to flare. We're going to do 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, halfway down, let's pulse it up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it on down, very nice. Okay, so let's place those hands on the foot bar. We're going to lift our bottom so that our back is almost parallel with the roof. And it looks like we're about to dive into a pull. Our shoulders are relatively over top of our wrists, so they're not all the way back here. And we want them to stay there. Bend the knees down nice and low. Press that bed out into a plank. And then bend the knees to bring it back in. Press the bed out to a plank. Bend the knees to bring it back in. Now, if you've got a little bit more power, you can go a bit quicker if you like. But you shouldn't hit the end of the bed with the carriage, okay? So if you are, it means you're pushing all the way up through your shoulders, and I don't want you to do that. I want the work to be in your legs and your abs today. Yeah. Your shoulders are doing work too because they're holding up your body weight. Now, if you can't push it out all the way, that's okay. You can take it down to a blue, but you just need to be aware that it won't pull in as easily. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Have a little sit down for a second. Shake it out. Whew. Okay, we're going to go into some piking now. I'm just going to take my glasses off for this one because they'll end up falling in the well. So hands will be on the foot bar again. Let's lift that bottom. Your back is parallel with the roof, pretty much. All right, so we're going to push that out to plank again. Legs are straight, head goes down. Let's bring it in. Press out through those straight legs, down to plank again. Straight legs, bring it in, head goes down. So when you're in and your butt's in the air, you're looking at your thighs. When you press out to plank, your head is in line with the rest of your body. Lovely work, team. Now, if this is too hard, that is okay. All you got to do is do whatever you can do. Just try your best. Eventually, with practice, we all get it. We got 6 and 5. And 4. That's 3. And 2. And 1. Bring it on in. Sit it down. Shake it out a little bit, team. Whew. Okay. So, we're going to do a little combo. Our heels are on the box, or if you can't get your heels on the box, have them maybe just a centimetre off so that you've got something to push against when you come up, or have flat feet and then you'll need to lift your heels as you press out. So we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, stand up, take those arms all the way up. Then you're going to dive down, place your hands on the foot bar, bend the knees, press the bed out, bend the knees to bring the bed in. Press the bed out again, straight legs, pike it up, press out the straight legs to plank, bend the knees, bring it in, park your carriage, take it all the way up again. So we're going to do 1 squat, 1 press out with the knees, 1 hike, bring it back in, park your carriage before you go up into your squat, or up and down into your squat. Press out, knees in, press out, plank it in, press out, knees in, park, take it up, take it down, out, and in, out, pike it up, out, knees in, park, take it all the way up, dive it down, press out, knees in, press out, hike it up, press out, knees in, park the bed, take it on up, dive it down, press out, knees in, press out, hike it up, press out, knees in, park the bed, take it up. This is the last one. Take it down, press it out, knees in, press it out, hike it up, take it down, knees in, sit down. Very well done, everybody. Okay, whew, now I can see. Fabulous. All right. So we're going to add a little bit onto our pressing out to plank this time. We're going to inhale, bring it up, bring that butt up, press it out. As you come in, I want you to bring the opposite leg across. Sorry, as you press it out, I want you to bring the opposite leg across and touch the ground. And then place that foot down. As you press away, the opposite leg with the straight leg to touch the ground. Bring the heel back, press in. Now, if this is too hard, you can always just touch the rail, okay? And you bring it in. Press out a little bit, touch the rail, bring it in. If you're able to do the full version, push it out, touch that leg down, bring it in. Push it out, touch that leg down, bring it in. Push it out, touch, bring it in. Press it out, touch, bring it in. Beautiful. Side to side, really straighten that leg. Whew. We got 2 more each side. We got 1 more each side. Bring it on in, have a little sit down, break for a second. Very nice. Okay. Now, we're going to change our box back to long box again. So, shimmy off your box, turn yourself around, and change your spring depth back down to 1 white spring. Unless you're really strong, you can have it on a blue. If you're super strong, you can have a blue and a white. Grab your straps again. Sit yourself down. Your box, take your bum back, make sure you're not going to slide off your box, of course. If your straps feel weird, they might be hooked around the little metal bit there. Lovely. All right, so once again, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Feet are on either side of the box. Make sure your box is even so that you can actually have your feet evenly placed on either side. Now, we're going to sit up nice and tall again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to plow those arms back and then release it forwards. The further back on your box you sit, the harder it will be. And if you need to adjust your springs, then adjust your springs if it's too light for you. So when you're doing this, I want you to make sure you're driving your arms downwards so they stay long. It feels like the shoulders are pulling down. And you're thinking about trying to gently touch your shoulder blades together at the back, team. Good. We've got 8, 7, really reach it back with long arms. 6, really open up that chest. 5, this one's really good to help with your posture if you've got a bit of rounded posture in the upper back. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right, we're going to do that again. We're going to push back. We're going to hold, turn the head to the left, turn it to the right, and then release to the front. Push again, hold, turn it to the left, turn it to the right, front, release, hold, back, left, right, release, hold. Now let's go right, left, center, release, press back. To the right, to the left, front and center. 1 more. Hold it back to the right, to the left, to the front and release. Lovely. All right, now we're going to grab our straps, so we're in a bicep curl, which means that our elbow should be about in line with our shoulder here, okay? Beautiful. Now, tuck your tailbone a little, pull your belly in, and let's tap the hands to the shoulders. Try not to tip back, try and stay nice and straight, and then unfurl the arms all the way. If you're really tall, you may have to drop your stopper back to the very first hole, which means you may need to move your gear bar back to the second slot as well, rather than the first one, or even the top one, depending on how hard you want it to be. All the way out, all the way in. We want to completely unfurl and completely furl. We got 6 and 5, 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Now place your hands through the straps all the way up to your elbows. Elbows are still in line with your shoulders and your palms are facing your face. Elbows together. Pull your belly in, sit up tall. Inhale, let's open it up. So what we're doing is we're scanning our head with our hands. So the palms face the front, the diagonal, and then our ears, and then we take them all the way back together in the front. Touch the elbows. Open it wide. Close it all the way up. Open it wide. Close it all the way up. Beautiful, team. We've got 6 and 5 and 4 3, trying to keep those elbows in line with the shoulders, it's hard, isn't it? 2 and 1. Bring it on down. Woo, hard work. All right, we're going to do a little bit of rowing this time. So let's walk our hands up our ropes. Turn the rope, cross your ropes over. So you stop all the jingling and jangling. Take your hands through your straps and then grab the front of the rope. Hands through the straps and then grab the front of the rope. Okay. Now, we're going to keep our hands low, palms are facing the ground, sitting up tall. We're going to row our elbows back and then forwards. There should be no kinking in the wrist, okay? You're pulling back through the backs of the elbows, not through the wrist. There should not be a bend in the wrist, okay? Pull. You're thinking about touching those shoulder blades together again at the back there. Touch them together. Let's really make those muscles in the middle of that back work. Very nice, team. Now, if you're catching it in the neck, you probably want to not pull so hard at the end range. Just make it light and gentle and make your range a little smaller. And keep your elbows low, very low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go straight into singles. Left hand stays forward, right elbows comes back, and we twist the body. Then we release and we do the other side. Twist. Have a look behind you. You're going to elbow someone behind you. You're doing it in slow motion. Woo. Inhale. Exhale to elbow. Inhale. Exhale to elbow. Going a little higher. Unless it catches you in the neck, take it lower. 2 more each side. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Now uncross those ropes. You're still going to have your hands through the straps, but the rope's going to be, but it's going to be for the same side, same rope. Grab the rope above the middle pieces. Lovely. Arms are straight out in front. You're holding onto the ropes like you're riding a horse, so as if you had the reins of a horse. If you've never ridden a horse before, pretend like you've seen it on TV. Okay, so inhale to prepare. You're going to pull those hands straight up and then release them back down. Pull them straight up with straight arms, release them back down. If you can. If you can't, you need to bend the arms. Pull. 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 We got 4 to go. 3. 2. 1. Very nice. Okay, release those straps. Pop them onto the shoulder posts again. Woo. All right, so carefully step off the side of your box. And then come to laying on your box. So one hand on either side, we bend the knee and we slide on like a seal. Front half of the chest is hanging off, so either the bottom of your bra strap or the bottom of your pec muscles, all right? So you don't want to be squeezing the bottom half of the chest on the box. The top half is off because we're working those back muscles, okay? So take your legs as wide as the box. I want you to turn them outwards for me. They're long and they're active. You're going to pull your belly button gently to your spine and press your pubic bone into your box. If this is still hurting, if your lower back is hurting, grab your blue pad out of your bucket and stick it underneath your hips here just to prop them up a little bit, okay? Now, head is going to be in line with the body. So we're straight rather than lifted. We're going to take our arms out the front. We're going to sweep them around to the hips. Out in front, sweep to the hips. Beautiful, team. And sweep. Sweep. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the hands back there, turn the palms to the sky, roll the shoulders back, pulse them up to the sky. Squeeze those back muscles, those shoulder blades together again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold them there, take them back to the front. Palms are facing downwards. Take your right arm back and then sweep them at the same time. So you're skiing down the mountain. Whew, scissor arms. Very nice, team. Head is looking down at the ground. It's supported. It's not flopped down. We've got 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Have a little break. You can flop yourself down over your box. Give the legs a little walk out to give the lower back a bit of a release. Very nice. Okay. So we're going to wriggle our hips all the way forwards, placing our hands onto the rails. So the top of your hip bone should just be behind the edge of the box. So you don't want your hips over the front, just behind. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to place our hands just a little bit further forward of our shoulders, and we're going to bend our elbows down and come into a little push-up. Straight back up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. We got 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, with your hips and with your hips and your legs extended, I want you to squeeze your bum and lift your hips up off your box if you can. Now we're going to tip ourselves forward, grabbing the rails, and then press ourselves back up. So the legs go high as we tip forwards. This is your swan, and then you come back up. If it's too much, that's fine. Just do the push-ups. Otherwise, let's take it down into swan, squeezing the bum to lift those legs, and then coming straight back up. Down into swan. Lovely. Make sure you've got a really good grip on your metal rails as you're lifting and lowering. Now, for some people, this can hurt their belly button and their hips. You can grab your little blue pad out and stick it on the edge of the box if that is the case. I always envision it. It's like when you go surfing for the first time of the season and your ribs are sore the day after because you've been laying on something hard. It's a little bit similar with this with your hips the next day. So it's pretty normal to feel a little bit of tenderness on the top of the hips there. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice, team. Okay, let's walk ourselves back. Wriggle, wriggle, just to where the bottom of the chest is hanging off. Now, take the backs of the hands to the forehead or to your forehead. Legs are long and active. We're going to lift that chest up gently, lower it all the way down. Lift it up gently, lower it all the way down. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If this is hurting your lower back, just do a smaller lift and lower. You can do a tiny one down here if you like. We got 4 and 3, 2. Hold your last one up there. Take the hands wide. Take them back to the forehead. Take them wide. Back to the forehead. 8, 7. Those legs are long and active. You're pointing your toes. 6. Arms going really wide. 5. Activating every muscle in the arm as you go wide. 4. 3. Things should be catching on fire now. 2. Hold your last one out there. Pump those arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Have a little break for a second. Shake out those legs a bit. Wriggle that lower back. Woo. Place the hands on top of the shoulder post for me. Press it all the way up and inhale. Exhale, bend it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now, if you've got it available, you can place your hand on the front of the box and come all the way up into your full cobra. And then take it down. If that hurts your lower back, keep your hands lower, either on the shoulder post or even on the carriage, and just do a tiny little lift. It will depend on the strength in your back. And then take it down. Elbows in by the side. Up. Exhale down. We've got 4. And 3. 2. Last one. Take your legs to beside your box. And you have